Hello everybody and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise. And it is time after a grueling season. We scratched and clawed our way to this moment right here. World Series against the Boston Red Sox. Game 1 at home in San Francisco. Paxton versus Sale. The Red Sox go 94-68. Their lineup: Mookie Betts, Lorenzo Cain, Jonathan Schoop, Craig Gonzalez, Andrew Benintendi, Marcus Semien, Rafael Devers, Christian Vasquez, and rounding things out is their pitcher slot in Chris Sale. This will be a good game. This is what these two teams have been building towards. It is time. Game 1 of the 2020 World Series. The Boston Red Sox are on the road at AT&T Park to take on your San Francisco Giants. The Red Sox defeated the Minnesota Twins to be here, as the Giants defeated the Milwaukee Brewers to arrive here. World Series baseball coming up next. The Giants take the field. First time in this franchise we have been here, so let's make it count. Well, in this series, let's make it count. By no means is this the finale of the series. This is not the finale of the series. This is just simply, it's just a World Series. There'll be more seasons, for sure. It's us looking to win the first series, the first World Series of this franchise. That's a one-out single for Lorenzo Cain. I'm expecting this to be much more difficult than it was against the other teams. Because, there is a reason this team is in the World Series. That change-up in there. Great pitch. 1-2. Jonathan Schoop. No need really for me to say former Giant. He was our MVP, our all-star, and looks like he sucked for Boston. We traded him over to Boston. And, well, he still found his way to the World Series. Good for him. I'm happy for him. He deserved it after winning 2 MVPs. The Giants weren't quite able to get there. And that will be a double for not Schoop, the other dude, but quite a play from Tolles to throw to the cutoff man, to throw to Posey, to tag out Cain to end the inning. Orlando Ortiz. Bottom of the first, nobody out. Leading things off, Chris Sale's pitch to Ortiz, hit into left center field. It'll be caught in the alley by Cain. Quite a play there. Alright, now 1-2 count. Tommy Pham has 9 home runs this postseason. Has absolutely raked. Now a 1-2 count. Did Pham go? The first baseman does not think he did. And that is ball number 2. Sorry, not the first baseman. The first base umpire once again doesn't think he went. And now it's a full count. Buster Posey, the National League MVP, on deck. And that's a ground ball. Charging it. Shortstop in the throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag. That'll be an error on Marcus Semien. A bad play on Semien's part, especially in the World Series. And that will allow Pham to get on for Buster Posey. 3-1 pitch hit into left field. And Pham is safe at third. The worst thing that can happen now for the Giants is a double play. I'm going to knock on this wood right here. A 1-out pitch to Freeman. skied out in the air, carrying to deep right. It is caught by Betts, tagging his fam, and the Giants lead 1-0 here in Game 1. That will be a sac fly for Freddie Freeman, and it's 1-0 San Fran. Fouled off 1-2. We have worked so hard to be here, and we are finally here. Let's do this. Swing and a miss. Davis goes down to end the inning. Paxton, he will get Benintendi on a ground out for out number 1 in the second. Then Marcus Semien strikes out and Rafael Devers will single. That brings up Christian Vasquez, and well, Benintendi takes off. Posey's throw. No, that's not Benintendi, is it? Oh, sorry, that's Devers. He takes off, and well, he could have stopped. He could have stopped at Alcatraz to have a chat with some of the old inmates because he could travel back in time. It took so long for that throw to get there. And Carpenter, he will just tag out the batter to end the inning. Matt Carpenter grounds out, a fly out, and Paxton strikes out. Chris Sale will walk, and a single from Mookie Betts brings up Lorenzo Cain. And a big at-bat here, and he doesn't come through. Pops it up, 1 away. Now Jonathan Schoop up. And, well, he did win MVP the past 2 years. He didn't win it this year. Oh, but he does get a hold of one. Deep center field, and it is caught right in front of the track by Tommy Pham. And, well, the runners stay put. 1-1. Craig Gonzalez, a little chopper, fielded. Carpenter, and the score stays tied at 1-0 Giants through the top half of the third. Ortiz, he will walk. He swipes second. He swipes third. Tommy Pham, a 1-0 count can drive him home. The 1-0 pitch to Pham. Right field. Caught by Betts. Tagging is Ortiz. They're gonna... Okay, I thought they were gonna say he left early. 2-0 Giants. That brings up Buster Posey. He singled in the first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now 1-2. And Posey, ground ball. Devers fields throw, first out. Inning over. Let's do this. James Paxton, he gives up a single to Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi will not come home to score. And a double play ends the Giants inning there. Somebody just got injured for us, I think. Let's see, Ortiz, Pham. Okay, Freddie Freeman's injured. That's not good. And a single for Ortiz. He swipes second. He swipes third, and a ground out from Pham ends the inning. Paxton gives up a single, and then a stolen base, and a walk. He will be taken out of the game. Kevin Quackenbush will come in. He will face Christian Vasquez. 1-2 pitch is fouled off. Now again the 1-2. Into right field. Tolles will throw it to the plate. His throw is offline, and it's a 2-1 game. Man. And just like that, the Red Sox are back in it. Great knuckleball there from Quackenbush, and Chris Sale he lines out. Great play there by Carpenter to maybe save the game. That would have at least tied it. Navarez, his first at bat of the game, he singles. Matt Carpenter singles, but we won't score. And that's an RBI double for Tommy Pham. Quackenbush after a leadoff walk. Nothing comes of it. And now Kevin Quackenbush is looking for the 4-inning save. And strike 3 looking. Devers is at number 1. The Giants to win Game 1 of the World Series. And they're going to call that ball 2. Quackenbush gets a pop-up. Under it's Crawford. And 2 away. The Giants are 1 out away. Jason Kipnis. He will hit that ball with 2 outs. Pham went to dive to cut it off. He needs to stop doing that. Past 2 times he's tried. It has worked out horrendously for the Giants. And Kipnis is going to try and go all of the way. I can't believe I did that. And it's an inside the park home run with 2 outs for Jason Kipnis, bringing the tying run to the plate in Mookie Betts. That's the last guy you want up. Ground ball. Ortiz fields. Giants win. Giants take Game 1. Final score 3-2. What a game. Player of the game is Orlando Ortiz. He stole 4 bases. He went 1 for 3. Whew. Of course, Tommy Pham, great day. He had 2 of our 3 RBIs. And, well, Jason Kipnis, in his pinch hit at bat, he was the player of the game for Boston. Now, Chris Archer will take the mound for us in Game 2 as we look to take a 2-0 lead on Boston here in the World Series. After this, we fly out to Fenway. Chris Archer. Is Freddie Freeman back in the lineup? Yeah, he's back. Probably just a cramp or something, didn't want to risk it. Okay. The Red Sox, they step up to bat first. Chris Archer. Not the best postseason experience. Last season, he blew the wild card game for us. Ground ball, Mookie Betts doing the same thing he did to end Game 1. Almost beats that one out, though. And that's out number 1. Now, Chris Archer, the 2-1 pitch on Andrew Benintendi, swung on and missed. That is not Andrew Benintendi. I'm sorry, but he looks absolutely nothing like that. And now the count runs full with Jonathan Schoop on deck. The Red Sox gave up quite a bit to get Schoop, trading us Craig Kimbrell and David Price. And that's a 1-out walk from Archer. And that slider gets away. And Schoop hits it well into center field. Under it is Tommy Pham. And there are 2 away. Good effort by Tolles. Sorry, that's Davis. Now, Craig Gonzalez just barely fouls that one off. 1-2. That ball crushed foul. And swung on a miss. Inning over. Now Orlando Ortiz will start things off for San Francisco. And he hits a bloop one. Oh, great play at second there by the second baseman. 1 away. That brings up Tommy Pham. He got 2 of the Giants' 3. He drove in 2 of the Giants' 3 runs in Game 1, and yeah, he hit the ball pretty well there, but it's also right at the left fielder, 2 away. Buster Posey, your National League most valuable player, stepping up here. The pitch to him, fouled off. Okay, 1-2. Pitch to Posey. Swung on and missed, inning over. Nobody scores in the first. The Giants definitely gonna help them. No. We're not doing this again. Why does this always happen? I don't know how to stop this. Okay, not sure what just happened. Boston's up 2-0. That's not fair. Not sure what happened, like I said. Sorry about that. And we're in the bottom of the third, it seems. I didn't want to play the second inning whatsoever. Now, 1-2 count, Orlando Ortiz. 1 out, bottom of the third. Red Sox having their first lead of the playoffs. Not the playoffs, sorry. Of the World Series. 2 away. That brings up Tommy Pham. And the pitch to Pham fouled off, counts 1-2. He lined out in his first at-bat to left field. The pitch is hit well to center. Once again, too hard. Inning over. So Archer, he's given up 2 runs already in this one. Does good in the top half of the fourth. You don't score there, however. Benintendi gets a leadoff single. And there's an RBI double for Rafael Devers. It's 3-0. And pinch hitting for Chris Archer will be Devin Travis, who will most likely be brought in with a double switch. And that ball's hit well to center field. Caught, 2 away. Tonight's the game 1 of the actual World Series. Now a 3-2 count, full count here on tolls. The pitch to him, hit other way and under it. Benintendi, inning over. Alright, but we're gonna leave Travis in the game, as Jose Torres will be brought in here via the double switch. Wait. No. Why won't it let me go up to Devin Travis? What? But what? No, I don't want to replace. I want Devin Travis to stay in the game. Okay, that made no sense, but... Well, Torres, he comes into the game. He gives up a double, but the Red Sox don't score. So the Giants, their offense needs to pick things up here in the bottom of the 6th if they want any chance at taking a 2-0 lead in this World Series. Ground ball. Ortiz, he's fast, can't quite beat that one out. And now a 3-1 count, Tommy Pham up. 9 long balls already in the postseason. And make it 10 left center field. It is out of here. 3-1 game as Tommy Pham gets the Giants on the board here in the 6th. Now a 1-1 count on your reigning, defending, undisputed National League Most Valuable Player of the World, Buster Posey. And he gets a hold of one, sends it into left field for a 1-out single. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. And it is Freddie Freeman. Now 1-1 count on Freeman. Acquired at the trade deadline in a trade that sent Eric Hosmer to Atlanta. And a double play ends the inning. But the Giants are on the board for the first time all game. Solo shot for Chris Davis. And it's a 1-run game, and Brandon Crawford doubles. Now, Odubel Herrera, he's playing in this one now. Chance to tie it here. Will Harris on the mound for Boston. And a blooper. Will fall. It falls in, and now there's 2 runners in scoring position. Benintendi can't get there in time. A bloop hit, a bloop double from Odubel Herrera. Let me check something. What did this say? Oh, cool. They actually made it change that. Now Brett Gardner steps in. The Giants only have 1 man left on the bench. That man being... Who is that man? I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. Gardner. Deep left field. That ball's going to bounce off the wall. Benintendi once again can't get there. Go back, go back, go back, go back. And 2 runs scored. Giants lead it in the 7th. Brett Gardner, the right call off the bench. Matt Barnes will come into the game for Boston. Omar Narvaez could have been brought into the game, but the Giants decided to go with Brett Gardner. Now Gardner on third. Freddie Freeman up. 2 outs, bases loaded. 1-1 count after 2 back-to-back walks from Barnes. And he left a hanging curveball for Freeman. He swung late and, well, yeah, he better not do that again or it will be 8-3 quickly. Freeman strikes it well, right field foul. The count is 1-2 still. That would have scored everyone. The pitch to Freeman is chopped. It's fielded well by the second baseman, and Freeman thrown out. A huge opportunity for the Giants goes by the wayside. And Felipe Rivera will be brought in to keep the score how it is. And an RBI double from Odubel Herrera. Rivera looking for the 2-inning save and the Giants to take game 2. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I got lucky. Now 2-2 count on Semien. Crawford, Fields, Freeman's there, 1 away. The Giants are on the path to being world champions. That ball's hit well center field. I meant to switch over to Andrew Tolles and then I could mess around, but oh well. Pham gets there, 2 away. And Mookie Betts could be the last out of the first 2 games. And inside 2-1. And it's 2-2. Rivera gets the sign and the count runs full. You don't want to walk him to let Benintendi hit because he is the tying run. And that's ball 4 in the dirt. Missed that bad. And that makes it a 2-1 count. I don't want to throw that. Okay, 2-2. Get 1 more out. Get 1 more out. Get 1 more out. Get 1 more out. Romero, center field. Pham catches it, and the ball game is over. The Giants lead it 2-0 as we will fly up to Fenway now. Look to take a 3-0 lead. Obviously winning 16 more. No, that was the Brewers. Obviously winning 12 more. No, that was not. Obviously winning 10 more games than the Red Sox. It's definitely giving us a bit of a confidence boost. If there would be a Game 7, it would be on the 29th. That's strange. Johnny Cueto will take the mound against Rick Porcello in Fenway Park. And Johnny Cueto and Porcello both without a win in the postseason. The Giants up 2-0. Giants on the road in this one. And they have a DHing Devin Travis. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to adjust these lineups after this game because I don't bother with our AL lineups. No, these are all mess. These lineups are all a mess. I don't mind Orlando Ortiz leading off. 3-2 pitch. He hits it to right field. Caught one away. Fenway. Ooh. Very nice park. Now 1-1. Okay, I don't mind Devin Travis hitting second, though it should be Tommy Pham. 1-1 count on Devin Travis. Now it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch to Travis is ripped down the line and fair. And Devin Travis will have himself a 1-out stand-up double. This is going to be a pretty long video, maybe. Depends. But it is the World Series. So, now 2-2 count on Buster Posey. Check swing, did he go? The first base umpire says no. And the count runs full with Chris the Crusher Davis on deck. Swing and a miss. Posey goes down on strikes. Don't worry, Chris Davis is up. He has some background in playing here because he did used to play for the Athletics. He played here for quite a few games, though he can't come through for San Francisco here. And that is at number 3. At number 3. Johnny Cueto. Why do they have Mookie leading off? That doesn't make sense. Now the 2-2 pitch from Cueto. And ground ball. Crawford. Throw to first. Barely gets Mookie Betts. Doesn't look like the Red Sox want to challenge it. 3-1 count now on Andrew Benintendi. And the count runs full. Great fastball there. I don't know what pitch I'm throwing. And a changeup sends Benintendi down. Swinging, he looks silly there. Full count now. Cueto will not get scoped down just yet. You know he wants to strike out his former teammate here. And instead he will walk his former teammate here. Craig Gonzalez now. And he hits that ball up in the air. Right field. Tolles is there. And that ends the inning. Freddie Freeman, he will double. Tommy Pham can't drive him in, but Matt Carpenter can. RBI single. And then Andrew Tolles a 2-run shot at 3-0 Giants. But Jackie Bradley Jr. takes Cueto deep and it's 3-1. An error and Scope gets on. He won't score, though. Tommy Pham will walk and swipe second base. Carpenter walks. We don't score. That's a walk from Kipnis and a single from Blake Swihart. Marcus Semien will Ground out. That was close. And the inning's over. Now Orlando Ortiz doubles. He swipes third, and Devin Travis can make it 4-1. He doubled back in the first. 0-1 count now on Travis. And the ball's fouled off. It's 0-2. Rick Porcello not off to a great start in this one. 3 runs through 4 innings so far. And it'll be 4 runs through 4 1/3 inning. No! And Travis is tagged out. I thought he was out, so I held the button wrong. But, I mean, yeah, now it's 4 runs. Solo shot Andrew Benintendi is 4-2. Scope doubles, he doesn't score. Jay strikes out. So does Kipnis. Blake Swihart doubles. Marcus Semien singles. And that's an RBI double for Mookie Betts. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 away. And a ground ball. They're going to say he didn't tag him. They're going to say that Carpenter missed the tag on Mookie Betts. We'll take a closer look at this. And that will tie the game. Ground ball. Carpenter went to tag out Betts like he has been all the other batters, and he takes the ball out of the glove. He takes it out of the glove and he tags Betts with the glove, but not the ball in his hand. Mookie Betts is safe at third. And Jonathan Schoop can make us pay for trading him. And it's through! An RBI single for Schoop, and the Red Sox lead it 5-4. Just past the diving glove of Ortiz, that ball chopped. Cueto fields, and it'll score another. It's 6-4, Boston. Matt Carpenter has to be to blame for this. Devers goes down looking. But I'm going to blame Matt Carpenter for that one. Crawford, he singles. Tolles. He bunts Crawford over. And that will bring up Orlando Ortiz. But first, Pedro Baez brought in to pitch for Boston here in the 7th. Addison Reed is in the bullpen for them. Full count. Ground ball, it gets through. Okay, I don't know why I meant to press that, but okay. Now, they're not going to risk sending Crawford. Go-ahead run is up, and Devin Travis, I'm not looking for a home run. I am simply looking to bring home that runner on third. Slider misses outside, count is 2-1. Alright, now, fly ball into right field. It will be caught by Betts, and that will score the run. It's a 5-6 game. And that brings up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 3. Full count, so you know Ortiz is stealing. And Posey deep towards the monster. It's over the monster, and the Giants take back the lead in the 7th. 479 feet. Look at this ball go. And keep going. Buster Posey on to Lansdowne Street. Cueto's taken out of the game. Hector Rondon brought in. Buster Posey has just supplied what might be the biggest at-bat of this series. Inning over. We head to the 8th. Why is there just a Red Sox logo there? I don't know. Will Harris, he's brought into the game. And he shuts us down. Now, no outs, runners on the corners. It's a 3-1 count. And it'll be 3-2. Rondon gets a fly ball into center field. Pham is there, and that will score the tying run here in the 8th. 7-7 tie, bottom of the 8th. Hector Rondon will miss his pitch there. And that ball towards left center field. Davis gets there, 2 away. And, well, this game, it'll be hopefully tied going into the 9th, but we don't know that for sure yet. Ooh, a great slider there from Rondon. And strike 3 looking. We head to the 9th, game tied. And it'll be the top of the Giants lineup. 1-1 count, Orlando Ortiz to start things off for San Francisco. And it's 2-1. That fastball, just misses. Matt Barnes in the game for... who is this? Boston. And it'll be 3-1 as that fastball is called a ball 2. So now it's 3-1. Orlando Ortiz, not a home run hitter, but he will get a pitch to hit here. Because they know they can't walk Orlando Ortiz. Oh my. Oh, they just walked one of the fastest players in the game. Devin Travis up. And, of course, Ortiz is going to take off for second base, and they're going to call him out! I thought he was safe for sure. Christian Vasquez gunning down the leadoff base runner for San Francisco. And now a 3-1 count on Travis. And, well, that may have just deflated the entire Giants team. Let's hope that won't affect them, though. Oh, the 3-1 pitch. Travis had the green light. 2 away. Buster Posey, he had a huge hit earlier in the game, giving us back the lead. We did lose that lead. And now it's a 3-0 count on Posey. He definitely has the green light. Ground ball. Marcus Semion's throw is in the dirt. And Posey is safe. That is a huge mistake from Marcus Semien, as that will extend the 9th inning for the Giants, giving their incredible lineup another chance. 3-1. Davis can't make that chance count. Benintendi under it, and the inning's over. We head to the bottom of the 9th. 38 minutes into the video? Yeah. No. Craig Kimbrell, the former Giant brought into the... the current Giant. The former Red Sox brought into the game. He did great things for them. Now he's doing great things for us. And, well, we got him and David Price in that trade for Jonathan Schoop. Schoop, he's done okay for them. He hasn't done great. And a dive from Carpenter knocks the ball down. He's going to throw it over to Freeman. Nowhere near in time. But a good play from him to stop that from being a base hit. And that's a sacrifice bunt where they will get the runner at first and almost the runner at second and almost the runner at first. I don't know if they will try it again. And that's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Marcus Semien goes down on strikes. The Giants just looking to send this one to extras. And that's ball 4. Oh no. And a runner in scoring position now for Andrew Benintendi. Ground ball. Ortiz throws it to second. We're going to extras. We are going to extra innings. Freddie Freeman will lead things off in the top of the 10th. 1-1 count. Addison Reed in for Boston. And he hits that ball way up in the air. Carrying to right field on the warning track is Betts, and he hauls it in for out number 1. Freeman just missed that one. Now Tommy Pham, he is 0 for 3 in this one, maybe because he's hitting not second. And he keeps hitting the ball just way too hard, but that ball is going to fall. I thought for sure that would be caught. And that is a 1-out single for Tommy Pham. Now Matt Carpenter up. He will be taken out of the game for Odubel Herrera. Now Herrera's going to be stuck playing the infield, unless I'm able to switch that somehow in this game, but I don't think I'm able to. And they're going to tag out Tommy Pham. I don't know what he was doing. I might actually have an idea of how to do that. That's my fault. Now, 2 outs. Herrera on first. And Crawford gets a piece of it. Not much of a piece of it, but he gets a small crumb. And that ends the inning. Now, I have an idea. Can I go to substitutions? No, I can't. Okay. Well, I don't have anybody. Ground ball, of course. You got to hit it to the new guy, right? 1 away. That's how it works. You always hit it to the new guy. 1 away. Craig Gonzalez hits that ball right field. There's a huge outfield here in Fenway. Much bigger than there is in San Francisco, at least. And that will be up number... It's not an out, so still only 1. Now Rafael Devers watches that knuckle curve way out of there. Oh, a swing and a miss on an absolutely beautiful 2-seam fastball from Craig Kimbrell, and then he misses that one, and the count runs full. Devers fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ground ball. Crawford to Ortiz. The throw to first. Freeman picks it, and we're going to 11. Keep in mind, this is only game 3. Single for Tolles. And he steals second. That is huge. That brings up Orlando Ortiz with nobody out and a runner on second. And he pulls away the bunt. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Ortiz. Did he go? The first base umpire, who has been very generous all game, says he didn't, and the count's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. And they're gonna... Why do I keep doing that? I want them to throw it to first, and then I can advance to third, but I'm not gonna try that anymore because I've messed it up twice. 1 out. Ortiz is on first. And he takes off for second. He is easily safe that time. And now a runner in scoring position. As bad as I want to, I'm not going to go for third. I'm not dumb. 3-1. Buster Posey on deck. I really want to try and steal third. I'm not going to. Want to, but I'm not going to. Travis he's gonna try and beat it out. Almost, not quite. And now 1 for 5, Buster Posey. Now I'm gonna try and steal third. He's 1 for 5 in this game. 1-2 count on him, but his one hit was a huge 2-run home run. He hits that left field. It is down. Buster Posey has 2 hits in this game, and they're the 2 biggest hits of the game. An RBI single there for Buster Posey. And Craig Kimbrell, he's brought in for one last inning to try and make it 3-0 Giants in the series. 2-2. The pitch from Kimbrell down the line, and it'll be cut off by Davis. His throw to second is going to be nowhere near in time. That'll be a leadoff double. Now, 3-2 pitch. And, well, you can tell Odubel Herrera doesn't play third. Play bunt defense so they can't suicide home the winning run. And the count runs full. Ball popped up. That is huge. Crawford throws it home. Now a double play is in order. And it's 1-2 Kimbrel, desperately trying to pitch out of this jam. The tying run is on third. And it's a 2-2 count, and I'm going to take him out of the game. He's being taken out of the game so Aaron Sanchez can be brought into it. What? Just change the count. Now it's a 3-1 count. Just because I brought in a new pitcher doesn't mean you can change the count. And the count is over. Ball 4. Full count now. Mookie Betts. Strike 3 looking. And the Giants are 1 out away. Fouled off. And the 3-2 or the 1-2 pitch got him, and the Giants are up 3-0 in this World Series and are 1 win away. We have been working for this all year, and it could happen now. 6:19. I've been recording for 2 hours. David Price will take the mound. First, why are they at bat? What? Why does it say our guy's on the mound and their guy's batting though? That's giant. Okay. Huh? I'm confused. How are you going to say he got hit by the pitch and he got thrown out? That's not how it works. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, that's not how it works. Especially because he wasn't my player. Okay, so there's no outs, no score. We just decided to skip Orlando Ortiz's at bat. That makes sense. Yeah. Were they gonna? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely. And that's out number 1. I can't even remember. That ends the inning. David Price. He gets a double play there. Gives up a double to Craig Gonzalez. And the Red Sox won't score. That's an RBI double for Andrew Tolles. It's 1-0 Giants. Freddie Freeman's out. Tommy Pham's out. Brandon Crawford's out. Jonathan Schoop. He doubles. Then a walk. And a 3-run shot from Andrew Benintendi. I can't believe we skipped Orlando Ortiz that bat. That's not fair. And a half swing. That's in there. Strike 3. Carpenter is out number 1. Carpenter. 1-2 count on Andrew Tolles. This doesn't feel like a game that we could actually like win the World Series on. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed. Tolles, he takes off for first. He's going to be called out. That's a horrendous call. Now Orlando Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Yeah. Because he didn't get to bat in the first. 2-1 count here. Well, they're not going to skip this at bat, it seems. 2-1 count. And that's out number 3. So it's still 3-1 Boston. And a double play. Devin Travis gets hit. And that's a double play from Buster Posey. But a single from Davis. And then a walk from Freeman. Tommy Pham could tie the game or even give the Giants a lead here in the 6th. Right field, it's hit too hard. 6th inning's over. Oh, Schob got picked off. Get out of here. Tolles will walk. That brings up Orlando Ortiz here. Top of the 7th. 1-1 count. Tolles takes off, pitch inside, he's safe at second, and now Orlando Ortiz has a runner in scoring position. He did not hit well with runners in scoring position during the regular season, though he does have 3 RBIs and 3 home runs. Oh. Yeah, forget I ever said anything about that. Oh my God. And that ends the inning. Like I said, does not hit well with runners in scoring position. Needs to work on his batting. Clutch, 2-run shot, Rafael Devers. Pitching change. Jose Torres gets us out of it. So Devin Travis will lead off. The top of the 8th with a 1-2 count. Red Sox lead it by 4. And that ball. Well, we have 2 hits in this game. Might have 3 if we didn't skip Orlando Ortiz's at bat to start the game, still. Now Buster Posey. The MVP checks his swing. 4-run game. The Giants are not they're not in an elimination game here, so I mean if they don't win it sucks. But at least we don't lose the World Series. Buster Posey makes it 5-2 with that home run. Yep, goodbye. That ball's gone. Now a 2-1 count. There's only 1 out. Chris Davis up. And Davis absolutely mashes that one off the monster. And that'll be a long single, however. That was quite the long single there. Would have been a home run in San Francisco. It's a single here in Boston. 3-2 pitch. Freddie Freeman, center field. It is out of here. 1-run game here in the 8th inning as the Giants offense has come alive late. That brings up Tommy Pham. 10 home runs in the postseason. 2-1 count, and that ball's hit the other way. Carrying into right field, that short wall, and Betts catches it for out number 2. Now Brandon Crawford up. 1-1 count. Kelvin Herrera, maybe a former Giant. I feel like, well, I know I like him as a reliever a lot. I'm not sure, however, if we have him. If we had him. I think we did. 1-2 count. 2-2. Brandon Crawford. Big at-bat here. He could tie the game late. And he hits that ball well. Right center field. It's going to bounce, and it's going to bounce off the wall. Crawford, not Carpenter, is in to a second base with a double. 2 outs. And a massive hit. No. That brings Matt Carpenter to the plate. 1-2 count, and a base hit will tie the game. So glad you're on our team. I really am. Inning over. Torres gets a ground out, a single strikeout, another single, Travis Leroy. Ground ball. And inning over. We head to the top of the ninth. Carson Smith takes the mound for Boston. Andrew Toles will step in the batter's box for San Francisco. Could this be the last time this season the Giants come up to bat? Or will there be a game 5? Andrew Toles gets a leadoff single. A huge hit there. And now they're holding Toles at first. I don't know why, because I think it was kind of obvious that Ortiz was going to bunt, and he's fast! Ortiz is safe at first, and the first two batters are on. A beautiful bunt there from Orlando Ortiz. Now, as we approach the hour mark on this video, Devin Travis hits it well. Left field. Tagging his Toles, he will be safe. Though there is a double play in order. A 3-1 count on Buster Posey. You don't want to walk him to load the bases for Chris Davis. Oh, a swing and a miss on that slider, and the count runs full. He was fooled on that pitch. Carson Smith on the mound for Boston. And he watches strike 3. Now Chris Davis with a 2-1 count. He needs to deliver the hit. Swing and a miss, the count's 2-2. Now a 2-2 pitch on Davis. Hot shot to third. Devers is there, and the Red Sox win Game 4. There will be no sweep. There will be no sweep. There will be another game. Aaron Sanchez will take the mound against Chris Sale. He did pitch very slightly earlier on. See, Orlando Ortiz, his at-bat doesn't get skipped this time. He gets a single and on third, though he doesn't score. Solo shot, Tommy Pham. 1-0 Giants here in Game 5. Double for Ortiz. He swipes third. RBI single, Devin Travis. Single for Tommy Pham. He swipes second. He won't score. It's 2-0 Giants. Single for Ortiz. He gets his 5th stolen base of the game. Posey singles him home. It's 3-0. Sanchez gives up a 3-run home run. And then a grand slam, a 7-run 6th inning for Boston. It's a 4-run lead. Single for Davis and a triple for Freddie Freeman. It's a 2-run game. Jeremy Jeffress gets him out. We head to the 9th in a 2-run game. The Giants lead the series 3-1. And we are an hour in to this World Series. I know this video is long, but if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. And I promise you it will be worth it. If we end up blowing a 3-0 lead, well, maybe this will be the last. maybe this will be the last season of this franchise. I'm just kidding. 2-1, and the count runs 3-1. Buster Posey's on deck. 3-1. Travis, a sinking line drive into center field. That's a leadoff single for the Giants. They needed that hit. Will that be the start of a rally? Will that be the start of the inning that won them the World Series? Ground ball, Posey, the opposite of what the Giants wanted. Oh, 2 count now on Chris Davis. Oh my God. I wanted to check that swing. And it's a 3-2 series. And we are headed back to San Francisco for Game 6. I think I'm right this time. I think it is Game 6. Paxton versus Eduardo Rodriguez. We got our old lineups back. Orlando Ortiz starts the game with a double, steals third. How did Pham single and Ortiz did not score? We don't score somehow in the first. And now Orlando Ortiz strikes out. Tommy Pham singles though, and he steals second. Freddie Freeman drives him home. It's 1-0 Giants. Paxton, he's doing good on the mound for the Giants, and Ortiz, he singled, stole second, thrown out, trying to take third. Quite the pitcher's duel in this one. It's 1-0. And with 1 out, we'll pick things up with Orlando Ortiz. This could be the final at-bats of the year for the Giants, as they are 3 outs away. Will this be the final at-bats of the year? Whether we go out with swinging on a high note or a low note, it was a very good season for this Giants offense. A season that will never be forgotten, forever etched in MLB history. The team that this Giants team, the season that this Giants team had. As Ortiz hits that one up in the air, right field, 2 away. The season they had will never be forgotten. Whether we win the World Series, whether we lose the World Series or win it. No matter what, this team, they did something. We head to the 9th inning. James Paxton on the mound. And no, I don't want James Paxton on the mound if we win the World Series. Felipe Rivero on the mound. How do they keep changing the count? That's not even fair. Did he go? The first base umpire says he did. 1-2. And fouled off. Any one of these Red Sox batters could just jump on a pitch and send it yard, tie the game. If they ever wanted a chance to come back, in a situation like this, oh man, they have it. 1-2 pitch, Rivero, center field, 2 outs away. And strike 2. The pitch from Rivero fouled off. 1-2. Fouled off. The Giants are playing the lines. And it's a good thing they did. Carpenter Field, 2 away. Mookie Betts up. 2-1. Three-one count. Full count. The Giants are 1 strike away. In left field, the Giants win the World Series. The San Francisco Giants are your 2020 World Champions. Wow, we did it. We did it. The San Francisco Giants, after 104 wins, congratulations to the San Francisco Giants, the world champions. We take a look at some of the celebrations that were on the field as the Giants won the World Series. Carpenter, he's all about it. And everybody contributed. The Giants hoist up their trophy. Omar Narvaez will be the one holding it up as the Giants are the world champions. What a season. What a season. Your winning pitcher is James Paxton. Your losing pitcher is Eduardo Rodriguez. The San Francisco Giants do it. Final score 1-0. Playoff MVP Tommy Pham, World Series MVP Andrew Toles. And they did it. Your contract has come to an end. You will need to sign a new one. The following teams have made us an offer. Could take control of the Astros. Could never take control of them. I would actually just kill myself. That'd be horrendous. That'd be epic. But no. We are sticking with the San Francisco Giants. The retired players and so on. I'll just go through this episode because I'm not going to be able to go through it in the off season. Jacoby Ellsbury retires due to injury. That sucks. Eduardo Ramirez. I wonder if any Red Sox retired. Oh yeah, look, these two were too salty after we beat them. Jason Worth. Gerard Dyson. Why he retiring? Because of ability? He's great. No players are inducted into the World Series. Next episode will be the off season as the Giants look to repeat. But for now, that will wrap up this episode. I'm sorry, I know it was long, but I told you it would be worth it. Giants are world champions. We look to repeat next season. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace.